What's up guys, Dan here. Today I'm going to talk about Amazon reviews. I'm going to completely simplify it for you guys and take away all the confusion, how to get them verified versus unverified. This is one of the most common questions that I get. People get very confused between verified reviews, unverified reviews. Is it against TOS to get reviews from your friends or family? Is it against TOS to get reviews from Facebook groups? All these questions I'm going to address in this video, and after watching this, I'm absolutely sure that you guys will know exactly what you need to do to get reviews and exactly the right process and the right steps to get reviews properly, the proper way. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So I gotta say that getting reviews on Amazon is probably one of the hardest things to do in getting your product launched, but it's really not as hard as you think if you know how to go, and get those reviews without, getting suspended or anything like that, right? All of that stuff, like I said in all my, in a lot of my other videos, a lot of people just try to scare people away from doing Amazon. A lot of people just, they rationalize that they're too scared or they don't have enough confidence in themselves, or, they're not willing to take risks, and they try to discourage other people from going and pursuing their dreams. So they try to scare other people with like, oh, isn't this banned? Isn't this against TOS? And all these kinds of, all this kind of fear-mongering and all this stuff. And I just want you guys to know that, this is what works for me. I know it still works, and this works for, thousands of other Amazon sellers, all right? And also, I gotta say, don't worry about any kind of like, any other people's opinions. Just all I want you guys to understand is that this clearly works. There are people out there, including myself, that are making a ton of money on Amazon FBA, and obviously this income stream totally changed my life, and I'm sure many others, right? So anyway, the very first thing to do is when your product gets into Amazon, this is so important. This is like one of the most important things you must understand. Absolutely nobody is going to buy your product, and your product is not going to sell anything. You're not going to make any money until you have at least some reviews. So you absolutely you have to hustle to get 5 to 10 verified reviews, and I'll tell you what verified is, before trying to get your product on page 1, and before launching PPC campaigns, anything like that. The very first thing, once your product gets in, you need reviews. That's the most important thing. So I would recommend 5 to 10 verified reviews. So just focus on getting these verified reviews. How you get verified reviews? For a review to be verified, so there's actually verified and unverified reviews. For a review to be verified, the person that buys your product to review it, he or she actually has to go and physically buy your product from your Amazon listing. Wait until it gets in, maybe wait a day after, and then leave a review. So let me just quickly repeat that, okay? Because it's super important. The person, as long as the person buys your product, waits until it gets in, okay? He doesn't like leave the review before it even gets in. The person has to wait until the product gets in, to their house, gets delivered. He has to wait 1 day after, and then if he or she leaves the review, then most likely it will be verified, like 99% chance it will be verified, and it will be good, and it will be legitimate, all right? That's what a verified review is. So basically what I recommend with verified reviews, you need to try to get friends or people that you know in the Amazon marketplace that you're planning on selling in, let's say Amazon USA, try to find friends there, or people that you know, or not family. I wouldn't recommend family because you share things like the same last name and stuff. So if you've got any friends or people that you know in, let's say, you're selling on Amazon USA and you've got friends there that are willing to leave you a review, basically tell them, don't give them the link, by the way. This is super important. I actually forgot to write this down. Do not give them the product link, okay? Just tell them to search your product in the search bar. So literally just type in, your product title, and they'll find your product that way. It will pop up, and then tell them to buy it that way. Do not give them the link, because I think that Amazon has a way of tracking links. So basically get them to buy the product and then reimburse them through PayPal. Also, do not reduce the price. Do not reduce the price just to get reviews. Like, do not reduce the price. You might think that you will pay less in terms of PayPal refunds and stuff like that. If you refund them on PayPal, it's not worth your time, because if Amazon sees that you reduce the price and then you drastically increase it after, they will, Amazon will get suspicious. Like, don't try to outsmart Amazon, all right? Just follow this. You have to understand the limits here, okay? And if you play within the limits here, you'll be good. You'll be totally cool, all right? So another thing, make sure that you have absolutely no internet connection, so any kind of connection with them online. Unfriend them on Facebook, have a different address, do not have the same last name, none of these kinds of things that can raise a red flag with Amazon. If you don't have any kind of connection and you're not sending them your product link, you're sending them the keywords for them to search your product, you're totally cool, and this is the best way to get verified reviews. Now, if you've got no friends, and I didn't have many friends when I started Amazon in Amazon USA, and that's where I was selling, even though I was selling from Canada. That's why Amazon is so awesome. You can sell from anywhere in the world, and you can sell at Amazon USA, Amazon Canada, doesn't matter. So I had to go ahead and use something called Facebook review groups, and I just pulled up a couple of them. These are groups that are right here. So this is one example, Amazon Deals and Reviews. As you can see, I've been a member of this one since July 2017. So basically, you go in there and you write like, hey, just looking for a review, message me if you're interested, and you can put your product in there as well. If you're scared of other people like seeing your product, you can just put in, you can just type in, hey, just looking for reviews in the USA, message me, willing to reimburse via PayPal. And I would recommend, once they send you their screenshot of their order, then you can reimburse them via PayPal. So that's what I would recommend. So once they send you a screenshot of their order, then you can reimburse them via PayPal. So this is one of the groups, Amazon Deals and Reviews USA. Obviously, we've got some for the UK, Australia, Germany, and then right here, Amazon Review Club. This is a huge one. I've been a part of that, and I've been a part of this. As you can see, I'm a part of all of them. So if you've got no friends, that's the best way. Now, verified versus unverified reviews. Do you need unverified reviews, and what is an unverified review? So anybody with an Amazon account can actually go and leave you an unverified review, without buying your product, and that becomes an unverified review. However, they're weighed a lot less in terms of the stars, of the average star rating of your reviews. So let's say you've got 10 unverified 5 stars and like 1 verified 1 star. I think that your star rating is going to be like a 3 star, because even one verified 1 star can beat like 10 unverified 5 stars. So unverified reviews, Amazon places a lot less weight on them, obviously, because they didn't know if you bought the product or not, if you're just writing a fake review. So if you're doing things like coupon giveaways and things like that, you can ask them to leave an unverified review. But a lot of the times, Amazon's not going to allow them to, and Amazon's just going to delete the unverified reviews that are suspicious eventually after a couple weeks. That's why I always recommend getting verified reviews. Just hustle to get those verified reviews. Friends, people Facebook review groups, and I'm sure you can get 5 to 10. And then once you have 5 to 10, you can go ahead and do other things like product launches, PPC campaigns, which I talk about on this channel extensively in so many other videos, and in the Amazon Freedom course as well, which is closing soon. The link for that is in the description below. You get me as a mentor for life in the course as well. So I'm super happy to offer that. But basically, let's get to step number 7. So will I get banned? Is this against Amazon TOS? So back to that whole scarcity mentality where people are like, oh, Dan, this is against TOS. Like, Dan, this is against TOS. Like, isn't this banned? Look, this is like this is what has worked for me. This is what works right now. I know many Amazon sellers that use this method right now, and it works. Right? As long as you do it properly, as long as you stay within the limits of what I'm showing you, like right here, right there. Yeah. So you're good. All right. So don't worry about it. This works. This will be fine. If you make it blatantly obvious, if you try to play around with your price, if you try to just do some suspicious, if you try to do some suspicious things, playing around with your price to get reviews, trying to get your whole family that lives in the same house with the same IP address to leave you reviews, right? Getting like your 10 brothers and sisters or whatever to leave you reviews that all live in the same address. Obviously, those are red flags, and Amazon isn't stupid, right? But if you follow this outline right here, you are 100% good, all right? So a lot of you might be asking me to leave links to these Facebook review groups. The reason I'm not going to is because they're constantly changing. I don't know why, some of them maybe get shut down. I don't know what goes on there, but there are always some of them on there. So you can just go ahead and type in Amazon Deals and Reviews USA or whatever marketplace you are using. And like these two have been around forever. Like Amazon Deals and Reviews US, as you can see, since July 2017, and Review Club 51,000 members. I would recommend only joining review groups with above 10,000 people, right? And maybe if it's the UK or Germany, above 5,000 people, that's cool too, all right? But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and just focus on, getting your first product out there. Focus on, the next step. Like, what can you do today that will get you closer to your goals, whether it's Amazon, entrepreneurship, or whatever it is, all right? Do not worry about what everybody else is saying. Do not get discouraged, okay? Just have tunnel vision. That's the most important thing that will lead you to success. Alright, so thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, if you guys are interested in that Amazon Freedom course, if you guys are interested in my Amazon Freedom course, where you get me as a mentor for life, and you learn everything you need to know to make 6 and 7 figures a year on Amazon FBA, you can go ahead and sign up for that. The link is in the description below, and I look forward to mentoring you. And you can also reach out to me on social media, Snapchat, Instagram. It's super cool to be talking to you guys. I get tons of messages, but I always try to answer everybody, so, always super cool to help people out. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.